Previously, our heroes escaped from the treasonous Baron of Gaunt and his ally, Robin's brother, Darren. On their way home, they run into a traveler who brings disturbing news from York. So we're advancing to approaching York. You realize that you're not going to make it to York without spending a night fairly close to York. Okay. And so you kind of plan, well, we'll spend one night out in the country, and then the next morning we'll go into York, while it's daylight. Up on the road, not far away, there's an encampment of troops. The heraldry that's flying, you know it well. Of course, the always the flag of your father, but also the pennant of Sir Hugh Godwin.
Okay, well, we'll proceed ahead.
Yeah. So you guys go up there, and of course his camp has guards. There's probably 30, 40 men there. As soon as your party is spotted a flurry of activity there, and Hugh, Sir Godwin, comes out to meet you.
Well, I get off a horse and I salute him.
Ah, well, he comes up and gives you a handshake.
Okay.
And a clap on the
Well, it's
shoulder.
good to see you.
It's good to see you, my son. How are you?
Could be a lot better. Just back from Gaunt. Can't say we had a good trip.
Invite your stalwart companions. Come into my camp and let's talk. And,
all right.
And you know Hugh, and he would give you an appropriate greeting for a lady of the court. My lady, Mr. L.
Mr. L. I like that.
So anyway, so you guys kind of get in. You kind of get a little bit of, it's a military camp. There's nothing fancy here, but they've got good food.
Okay.
And
something to drink would be nice.
They take care of you, and they got some drink. And then, in just kind of once the barest essentials are kind of taken care of, Hugh calls you off, and you go back into his tent. You guys sit down, and it's kind of like his command sort of tent. And you figured out by this time that he has a lot of stuff packed, like he's going on a long trip. Like he's just not just out riding around on a horse.
Where are you going?
So he looks pretty serious. Sits down, and so all right, you tell me your news first, and I'll tell you mine.
Sounds like to me like yours is more serious than mine. Well
I'm
maybe not, but
yeah, but your story is going to be shorter.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, you went to Gaunt.
I went to Gaunt. It was not good.
Wasn't good.
No, my brother Darren was there, and he's
Darren.
Yeah.
What? Darren was there.
Yeah. So he's got the locals all whipped up in a frenzy, and now they've seceded from the Union, and they're treasonous bastards.
He looks very concerned.
So the son is now in charge.
Argon.
Yeah. He's nobody, and basically he seemed to have no backbone at all.
Well, who was in charge?
Darren was in charge.
Oh.
His mom was sitting.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he basically, as far as I'm concerned, he's running the whole place.
Okay, so Darren has made friends with the Blackfields, and...
Oh, yeah, he's more than made friends with them. I mean, I would say that he's got them completely under his thumb. I mean, he flat challenged me to a death duel, and flat told me that he's going to kill everybody in our family until he's... Yeah. And of course, and
Darren, your brother.
Yes.
Young little Darren.
Yeah, you know him, and yeah, for sure. So he challenges me.
He always was a bit ill-mannered.
So he ended up kidnapping all of us, the five of us, and wouldn't let us leave. The keep.
Kidnapped you?
Yeah, he kidnapped us. Wouldn't let us keep. And then actually attacked and brutalized and nearly killed. Why am I drawing a blank? Discordia, sorry.
Discordia?
Yeah.
Your sister?
Yes. She was near dead. If it wasn't for a legionnaire by the name of Quintus, we would have not have made it out.
Wow. So,
You're
so
crying.
the black,
Sounds good.
so the Blackfields and Darren are plotting treason.
Oh yeah,
They were with you.
yeah.
Now they'll deny it since you got away.
Now there was the sister, Lily.
Mm-hmm.
She assisted in our escape. She believes
Lily,
she's the
Argyle's sister.
yes.
Yes, she's second in line for the Baron.
She believes her brother's. I think she's a bit naive, but she believes her brother to be a nice person yet. I mean, I told you his intelligence cannot be that high. He's been duped by Darren. I don't know. I think he's an asshole, but she thinks he's a nice guy. That was her parting shot before I left.
Well, she's loyalty to her brother, of course.
Yeah.
She's always, I don't know her well, but she always struck me as someone with
She seemed nice enough.
strong ties.
She
to her family.
assisted us in escaping. In fact, she was a major pivotal point in us
Wow,
escaping.
this is worse than I imagined.
So is my story actually shorter than yours?
Well, your father is not here. Your father has been summoned to the King's Court in Cornwall.
Okay. For what purpose? Do you know?
Well, you know about the death of the Emperor.
Well, yeah.
It's creating a worldwide crisis. The latest word is that the demons that have come back to his throne room have torn up the marble that the emperor, the emperor was killed sitting on his throne with a spear set through his heart, and the demons that have come back have torn up the marble and have picked it up, and 20 demons are carrying it east across out of Swartout.
In the throne itself, and he's still sitting on it, the dead.
He's still sitting on it with a spear set,
And the demons are
holding
carrying
the
him
throne.
east.
and 20 demons have this slab of
Wow.
marble on their, holding it like this, marching,
It sounds like
walking along the old highway east of Swartout. towards the
Nobody's
sea.
messing
That
with
might
my
disrupt
group.
trade.
it seems like a bard's tale to me.
Seems like it's something I'd like to see with popcorn
Yeah.
at a distance.
So let me guess. Since my father's in court, my mother's getting you to do something, either directly or indirectly?
Your oldest brother, of course, Elliot, is in charge. Elliot is in charge while in your father's absence, but of course your mother's really the one pulling the strings, which is why I'm leaving, because she is.
You don't need to explain.
but I'm going to.
Okay.
So there's a complex tapestry here of knights and lords and so forth, and around the duchy, and the ones most loyal to her all happen to be in town, and the ones who, like myself, who don't think that they might survive if. I'll be very blunt. Your mother and I have never gotten along, and with your father gone, it would surprise me if she came up with some trumped-up cause to have me executed or whatever. So,
That bad?
yeah, that bad. So, I'm returning to my castle and mustering my troops,
Wow.
as is many knights across the realm.
Well,
So I wanted to come and intercept you before you went in there so you know what you were walking into. You'll be expected to report immediately to your
brother.
to Elliot, and give him a full account. I would do that. Give him a full account. Find out what's happened. Do it publicly. Do it in court. Do it in front of your mother and every other knight that's there. Tell them exactly what happened. That's what I would do.
Next up, Robin gets knighted, and he and Apophis get a little more than they bargained for.